Thank you friends for the great performance. Now it's time to add some Hasya Rasa to the show. So I invite Shubham Patil to do some stand-up comedy. Shubham, please.
Hello, good evening everyone. So, I wanted to actually enjoy the show sitting back there, but my performance was last, so it's okay, I mean, it doesn't matter. Well, today I'm going to talk about two things. First of all, the bomb blasts, and the second thing is the scams. So, both are social issues. I'll start with scams. Now, we had the Commonwealth Games scams right here in New Delhi, and we all know who did it, right? So, the Commonwealth Games scams, Sheila Dikshit said that Commonwealth Games was a monumental achievement. Oh yes, it was a monumental achievement, but where were the monuments? I mean, where were the monuments? And leaving that, to cover up this fiasco sort of a thing, what they did is that they said that the Commonwealth Games were a potential terrorist target. So, well, you know what the terrorists reacted, how the terrorists reacted? Yeah, Ajmal. When they saw the news. Ajmal. Yeah. I mean, why should we bomb these games? They are bombing it themselves. Just look, man. Look, that bridge fall down, man. Kill 3 of our jihadis there. Oh, shit. And I told you, man, I told you, it's so suicidal to send suicide bombers to the Commonwealth Games. Man, I mean, this is ridiculous, yeah. 3 jihadis gone. But Chief, I remember you 3 months back, you had sent that Amir, Mohammed and Jamal to bomb the Nehru Stadium. Yes, I had sent them to bomb the Nehru Stadium, but it wasn't ready on time to be bombed. And it wasn't ready on time to be bombed. But Chief, it is ready now. Really? It is ready? I know that. But now Amir, Mohammed and Jamal have dengue. So all 3 of them have dengue, so we cannot send them now. And so this was all about the CWG fiasco. And later, after that, was the 2G scam. We all know who did it, A. Raja. A. Raja was the man who did the 2G scam. Now, in 2G, I'll tell you what happened. Robbing the already impoverished exchequer of 1,76,000 crore. 1,76,000 crore. You know how big a number that is. CAG had to use log tables to calculate that number. Now, robbing 1,76,000 crore of exchequer and this much big amount, and then covering it up using the Dalit card. There are some things money can't buy. For everything else, there is the minority card. So, I mean, this is what was the basic thing that happened in 2G. But I'll tell you everything else. In CWG, the licenses or the contracts were sold way above the market price. In 2G, they were sold way below the market price. And in KG, they asked Reliance, hey, tell us, what is the market price? So, I mean, yeah, this was all the 3 basic scams that happened in the recent years in India. Now, I'll tell you more about 2G. Now, CBI, ये लोग सीबीआई को भेज देते हैं, ए राजा के घर सीबीआई को भेज दिया रेड मारने के लिए. मुझे एक बात समझती नहीं है, ये सीबीआई रेड मारने जाती है, खुद की इज्जत की रेड मरवाने जाती है. सीबीआई ने वो बोला कि we have found a diary which has incriminating evidence against A. Raja. I said, oh my God, how romantic is that? I mean, here's a man who has just pulled off 1,76,000 crore scam. Do you expect him to write his wrongdoings in a diary? I mean, tell me that first. Do you expect him to write, dear diary, today I pulled off 1,76,000 crore scam with just a stroke of the hand. And my Hawala account number is 1677922. And the transaction ID is ARAJAUPADMK. And the password is Rajyamev Jayade. So, I mean, this was the 2G scam. And you know Kapil Sibal, he said, "Bhai, 2G mein to zero loss hai, bhai. 2G mein to zero loss hai." Okay, zero loss? I mean, there was a loss of 1,76,000 crore. I'm not blaming Kapil Sibal, but there was a loss of 1,76,000 crore. It's such a huge number. You can imagine there are, I think, 10 zeros in the number. So 10 zeros in the number, Kapil Sibal को सिर्फ zero ही दिखा होगा. इसलिए वो बोल रहा है कि 2G में zero loss है. I mean, it was such a poor joke. I mean, really, how can you say such things? And then we'll talk about a few principles. I wanted to relate science to this corruption and all. Let's talk about Archimedes Principle first. We all know it, right? Everyone knows it, yeah. Yeah, we all are right, yes, everyone knows it. Now, I'll relate it to corruption. This is Archimedes Principle of corruption. Any minister, fully or partially immersed in corruption, is pushed upward by an buoyant force which is equal to the amount of money displaced by him in the scams. Then the second, we all know about the Newton's 3 laws of motions. Let us talk about laws of corruption. First law. Here comes the first law. The first law is black money at rest will remain at rest. Scams in motion will remain in motion until and unless an external unbalanced force, General Okpal, is applied to it. Let's talk about the second law. Second law states that force applied on CBI not to investigate a scam is equal to M into A. A is the amount of money involved in the scam, and M refers to Madam G. And the third law of motion, we all know कि वो रामलीला मैदान में उनको बाबा रामदेव को पिटवाया था पुलिस ने. So the third law is every peaceful action by the anti-corruption people has an equal and opposite violent reaction by the government. This is the third law. Now let's talk about Heisenberg's uncertainty principle of corruption. You cannot predict with absolute certainty a minister's past and future scams. And you cannot predict with absolute certainty a minister's past and future scams, and the product of the uncertainty in his past and future scams is always greater than or equal to h by 2 pi, where h is the haram-khori quotient. Now let's talk about bomb blasts now. Don't get serious, man. Let's talk about bomb blasts. So bomb blasts. Now, I am from Bombay. I mean, I'm from a place near Bombay, and bomb blasts continue to happen in Mumbai. I don't know why, but I think there was something in the name Bombay, bomb the bay, and we had to change it to Mumbai, but that didn't help. The bomb blasts continued to happen, and the government was mum, but the boys were not. And I know Shiny Ahuja definitely hates this name, because he's tried to mum his bhai, but sadly he ended up in jail. So yeah, so Mumbai name didn't help, and the bomb blast continued to happen. Now, what were the reasons of the Mumbai bomb blasts? First of all, they say that it was because of intelligence failure. Tell me, every 6 months bomb blasts continue to happen. Do we still call these agencies intelligent? I mean, how can we call them intelligent? I mean, yes, they are great people, but still, every 6 months, I mean, it just continues to happen. And the thing about Mumbai bomb blast was the Prime Minister's reaction. I condemn the blast. I condemn the blast. I mean, yeah, you're not going to praise them. Like, मैं तारीफ करना चाहूँगा LTT के जाबाज टेररिस्ट की, जिन्होंने लाशों के ढेर लगवा लिए हैं, और जो है इन्होंने लाशों के ढेर लगवा लिए हैं, मैं इनकी तारीफ करना चाहूँगा. This is not what a PM says. He is definitely going to condemn it, but what actions is he going to take? This is what matters. And to talk further about the Mumbai bomb blasts, what measures do we take to prevent like these kind of bomb blasts? They put CCTV cameras around in every places. I mean, is this the action that they are taking against terrorists? I mean, suppose here comes a terrorist, he's going to plant a bomb, there's a CCTV camera. Yeah, Rajmal. यार सीसीटीवी कैमरा यार नहीं 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 मैं नहीं बॉम्ब लगाऊंगा you know I'm camera shy man you know I'm camera shy I mean is this what you are visualizing I mean putting up CCTV cameras is not the thing that we need to do we need to put strict stringent measures to stop this kind of things and इसके बाद सिक्योरिटी बीफ अप हो जाती है पॉलिटिशियंस की एक्स वालों को वाई मिलती है वाई वालों को जेड मिलती है जेड वालों को जेड प्लस मिलती है और सो पॉलिटिशियंस गेट सिक्योरिटी extra security and what do common people get they get insecurity that's it they get insecurity and this is the reason why I think government should try to apply more good measures and try to curb this bomb blast issue that's what I wanted to say thank you very much